Okay, welcome to our math lesson for today. Yesterday we did addition and subtraction expressions. Today we're doing multiplication and division expressions. So just to remind you, today the rules will all have multiplication and division in them. So you're either going to be multiplying or dividing for the rule. So what you want to do is you want to look at the numbers. Again, you're comparing the top number to the bottom number and what's happening. So how I'm going from 3 to 24, 6 to 48, 8 to 64. So you want to ask yourself if they're getting bigger or are they getting smaller? In this case, our number is getting bigger. So I know I'm going to be multiplying. Remember, bigger means to multiply. If the number was getting smaller, we would be dividing. What do I multiply 3 by to get 24? What times 6 is 48 and what times 8 is 64? And we know those are all multiplying by 8. So my rule would be b times 8. That's how we do this. Okay, so let's look over here at our table. Now we're going to look at each table on the yellow side. And again, you'll be doing the blue side. So I've got 48 and 6, 56 and 7, 64, 8, 72, and 9. So I'm asking myself, are the numbers getting bigger or are they getting smaller? And this time the numbers are getting smaller, so I know I'm going to be dividing. Now on our computers or Chromebook, remember we can't do a regular division sign. We could do a fraction bar. So the rule would be A divided by, and then we have to figure out, well, what do I divide 48 by to get 6? What do I divide 56 by to get 7? What do I divide 64 to get 8? What do I divide 72 divided by what to get 9? And we know it's dividing by 8. Another way you could write that is you could write A, if you want to type divided by 8, if you don't want to do the slash. Okay, over here, let's look at this one now. We're going 8 to 9, 14 to 7, 12 to something, 8 to 4. So again, are my numbers getting bigger or are they getting smaller on the bottom? And they're getting smaller. So again, we're going to be dividing. So what do I divide 18 by to get 9? What do I divide 14 by to get 7? What do I divide 8 by to get 4? And I know those are all dividing by 2. You could write J divided by 2. And so 18 divided by 2 is 9, 14 divided by 2 is 7, 8 divided by 2 is 4, so 12 divided by 2 is 6. Okay, now we're going to do our last one here. Again, 4 to 20, 6 to something, 10 to 50, 17 to 85. Well, are my numbers getting bigger or smaller? And here they're getting bigger, so I know I'm going to be multiplying again. What times 4 is 20? What times 10 is 50? What times 17 is 85? And I know that that's multiplying by 5, because 4 times 5 is 20, 10 times 5 is 50, 17 times 5 is 85. So what's my missing number here? Well, I'm going to plug that in. So 6 times 5, I would get 30. So my missing number is 30. So that's how we do our lesson today, multiplication and division expressions. Remember, you can always come to my math Zoom. Tomorrow it'll be at 10 o'clock. If you have extra questions, you can also look at the slideshow that I posted in Google Classroom. Okay.